Hey, boys and girls. So my girlfriend came to me with the idea to get a cat, and I figured it's cool with the COVID lockdown and all. Would be kind of nice to have a cute, fluffy animal around the house. Only problem was I didn't know anything about cats. But luckily, my girlfriend had a few cats before, so I asked her to show me the ropes and educate me on what we need. So let's start out with the basics, right? What are the essential cat supplies that we're gonna need to get started? Right. First thing on the list is we're going to need a bed, right? Of course, you can use stuff like a towel or a piece of carpet or a rug, but we thought it would be nice to get a formal bed. Plus, prices are pretty reasonable. So we headed down to Walmart and PetSmart to check out the products and to do a little bit of comparison. Okay. First stop was Walmart. You have your basic bed. Looks like cotton. Looks kind of comfy, although I didn't actually try it. And then you have the bed with a removable cushions that you can wash. Then you have your combo bed and scratch toy, so they can come inside and sleep and play, and then climb on top to scratch because cats love to scratch stuff. Then you have the bed that opens up, looks like a cave, so they can climb inside and sleep, or you can just fold down and they can just lay on top. Next place we went to was PetSmart, to do some comparison there and see if they have some different options for cat beds. It looks like they have a pretty good variety of beds to choose from. So as we can see, they have a bunch of basic, comfortable looking beds. They have some interesting fold outs, like looks like a cat blanket. And then you also have the washable cushion kind. Oh, they also have the kind of beds that can pop up. Looks like a cave, so they can climb inside and sleep. You just fold it down, and the cat can just lay on top. It's pretty neat. They also have a bunch of other basic cat beds. Some made of memory foam, and some just cotton. Then they also have a cat mat. You can just lay on the floor, or just lay on the sofa. And we also have a bed that can be lifted up on a stand, so they can you can let the cat sleep up high next to a window. That's kind of neat. I guess because cats like heights. And then we have a bunch of other cat beds and cat caves with different color options. So I wonder if cats actually like to climb inside these cave-looking beds or not. My girlfriend says they do, but I guess it just depends on the cat, right? So again, we have more cat beds, some with memory foam, while others are just like microfiber or cotton. It's a pretty large selection. And so, also very important to get, unless you want your cat to just use your entire house as the bathroom, we need to get a litter box. Again, we headed down to Walmart and PetSmart to check out the variety of products they have. First stop is Walmart. You have your basic litter box where you can just use a scoop, get the dirty stuff out. They also have the sifting box, which you can lift up and let the sand fall through while the dirty stuff stays behind, and you can just dump it out and reuse. Then they have the enclosed litter box with a swinging door to make it more private, keep the smell inside. There are several different size boxes with different size doors. Depends on how big your cat is, or just how luxurious of a bathroom to give your cat. I think this it's a pretty good option to go with, as cats I guess tend to need their privacy and as well as odor control. So next up is PetSmart. They also have a variety of litter boxes, starting with your basic box where you just use a scoop. Then they have this giant size litter box with some storage on the side. Wow, that's, I guess it's for a pretty big cat. Then you have this this box. I guess the cat has to jump inside, does its business, and then jumps back out when it's done. And then you have this this litter box with a dome, with steps, so the cat can just come inside, do his business, and then wipe his feet on the way out on the steps there. Okay, and it's kind of neat. Little wiping steps. And then, of course, we also have your more fancy, expensive options. Some with the self-cleaning kind, some with a pull-out tray, etc., etc. Although I think even with the cleaning kind, you're gonna have to do a little bit of cleaning there from time to time. Right, so we also have the covered litter box with swinging doors. Also have different sizes. Oh, and then they also have this starter kit litter box with comes with the scoop and the feeding trays. That's kind of neat. Okay. All right, so next thing we're gonna need is sand for that litter box. Okay, so basically cat comes into the litter box, does his business, then we just scoop out the dirty stuff and replace that sand from time to time. Right. Right, first stop is Walmart. Again, we have a lot of different varieties to choose from. We have some with baking soda and some other chemicals to control the odor. They also have a few kinds to control the dust. As the cat steps into and out of the box, the dust doesn't fly everywhere. They also have some with the clumping technology, so when the cat does his business, the mess just clumps up like a rock, and you just scoop that out and you're done. Guess that's less messy. And PetSmart pretty much has similar options. They have the odor control kind, dust control. uh, clumping technology kind. Uh, also have the lightweight technology. Uh, there's some with baking soda, other chemicals to keep things fresh. A lot to choose from. Um, I'm not sure what that cloud control is. Have to read up a little bit on that. Guess they just make up all sorts of technology there. It just depends on what's on sale, I guess. Alright, so next thing that we're gonna need is a litter box mat. Okay, pretty much it goes outside of the litter box, just right outside the litter box. So when the cat is done, he steps out and wipes his feet on the mat so that it doesn't get all over your floors and your furniture. Okay, kind of helps control the odor inside the house. Again, Walmart and PetSmart have a variety of different mats with different materials. And some made of plastic. Actually, most of them are made of plastic. Some with foam. Some with some rugged type of materials. Looks plastic as well. Or I guess you can just get some of the cheap kind and just replace it after a while. Now the best kind, according to my girlfriend, is the rugged type looking mats. It just traps the dust inside, and then you can just take it out and wash it and reuse. Okay, so next thing is the water and food feeding trays. Okay. First stop's Walmart. You have the basic kinds with different materials. You have the plastic, metal, ceramic. Then they have the travel kind where you can just load it up with food and water. Of course, the food is in a separate container and the water is in a separate container. And it just slowly dispenses the food over a period of a few days. For the water, they have like this water fountain kind. It's good for decoration. It also helps the cat drink more water. And PetSmart pretty much has similar products. They have the basic trays. Then you have the trays that help with spills to kind of keep things neat. You also have the travel kind where it slowly dispenses the food and water for a few days. Comes in very handy. Alright, so I didn't know it at the time, but my girlfriend told me cats just don't like to drink water from a boring bowl. I guess the water gets stale after a while, and they just don't like to drink that water, which can be dangerous for their health. So with this water fountain, it keeps the water moving. I guess it keeps the water more fresh, keeps the cat interested, and as a result, they drink more water, and you get a more healthy cat, less visits to the vet. And of course, they also have filters that you can replace in these water fountains as well. Alright, so last thing on our essentials cat supply list is of course the cat food. I'm not sure if you want to feed your cat fried chicken and rice or not, but they actually need their own cat food. Okay, both Walmart, PetSmart has a huge selection of cat food. They have the wet kind and the dry kind of food. Now, according to my girlfriend, you can mix the wet food with the dry food sometimes. Kind of keeps the cat interested, make him happy. They have a lot of different varieties. Some for a cat, adult cats, and some for kittens. I guess just look for the labels, right? As they have food for cats that are like 1 to 6 years old. Some for cats like under 1 year old. And then they also have some for special diet cat food. Some for like light salt. Wow. I guess like if your cat is too fat, I've seen a few of those cats around. They have some food for cats with a sensitive stomach, some for cats with hairball problems. So I guess there's like a hairball control. And then there's some for senior cats. I guess just depends on the requirements of your cat. Okay. So I know this is not an essential cat supply, but toys are pretty important. Okay, obviously you can find household items like balls and other toys, but there's just a huge selection of cat toys at every store we went to. Okay, and that's pretty much it. This is the basic essential cat supplies list. Hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe below, and we'll have more cool cat videos for you in the near future.